Stephene Moore came out on top for the Democrats, a wife of the man retiring from District 3.
That's right.
And so your response to that, about Democrats not being enthusiastic about the leadership for their party?
Well, I think people in general are a little disillusioned and a little unhappy with what's going on in Washington. I think that's all the more reason that I need to be elected and go to Washington. I am not a career politician. I will take what the folks here in this district want and take it straight to Washington and speak up for Kansas values.
And in case someone doesn't understand, really there was a void left when your husband decided to retire. I'm assuming that's something he talked to you about beforehand.
Correct.
And then suddenly there's not someone to stand up that could potentially win the seat, if I understand that right. And so you kind of said, okay, I'll be your girl. But is there ever a part of you that says, boy, my husband's retiring, I'd sure like to be there with him?
There's, of course, in any relationship, there's the opportunity to spend more time with your spouse. And we'll be spending as much time together as always. It's just a little bit of a role reversal.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy to be doing this. I feel like I'll be a role model for a lot of women who want to do just the same thing.
All right. And your top 3 issues that you want to take from here and go forward to try to win in November?
The things that I'm hearing from voters most is jobs, the economy, and to stop the partisan bickering in Washington, D.C. Just get some work done. That's
jobs on top of those? Is that in order of...
Absolutely. That's what I hear repeatedly.
Okay, I hear it too. Jobs. There are a lot of people that need work. What do you do to try to create jobs or help the unemployed here in Kansas City?
There are a lot of things you can look at that are already happening, and one is the small businesses are being given some tax incentives to help with their small businesses to keep them growing. And we know every large business was once a small business, so it's important to support our small businesses. I was helpful once upon a time in starting a small business, and I know what it takes to do that, and I will carry that thought to Washington.
I think we're going to hear a lot of politicians talking about wanting to create jobs, because it is a need right now, but we want to make sure that those politicians are going to follow through and actually, do something versus just say it when there's time to be elected.
That's right.
So, and then you talked about health care.
Yes.
We just saw what happened in Missouri with Proposition C being voted in, saying we want to opt out. We'd rather do that. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm a nurse, and I've seen firsthand over the 20-some years that I've been doing that here in the area that people sometimes have been denied coverage in health care, and that's not acceptable. The plan that we have now is law. We need to work with it, and I hope I'm in a position to work on the oversight and accountability of that and make it work for the people of America.
So how do you change focus now? The primary is a very different style of campaigning. Now you're in it. You're running for it. You know who your opponent is. What do you do now?
Just focus on the campaign. We plan on running a very good campaign. We are very organized. We're reaching out to voters. They are reaching out to us, and we're looking forward to running just a very nice campaign and seeing this through to November, meeting the folks, and going forward.
You think it's going to be hard to rally the Democrats for this one?
I think people are very excited. Democrats, Republicans, independents are very excited for change. In Washington, D.C., they're looking at candidates, and they know that I will be the moderate voice that will go to Washington and take their message there.
All right. First, what are you doing the rest of the day? You swamped today?
I have things to do. Yes, I do.
Today, tomorrow, all the way up to November 2nd,
Absolutely.
and then a whole new job,
That's
perhaps.
right. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for coming in today.
Pleasure.
I'm glad we could have you.
Thank you.